Hi everybody, it's Laura. Welcome back. I'm sorry, I know videos are slow, but um, today I went to the day one of the citywide garage sales, but there wasn't a whole lot of people, and set up today because today's Friday. But I gotta tell you guys, how do I want to put this? Expensive. $8-10 for pairs of jeans. Used jeans that are like grungy looking. I'm sorry. Yes, I've lost 85 pounds, but guys, I'm not about to pay that much for somebody's used jeans. And $5 for a used t-shirt that, the neck is all grungy and stretched out. I can't. That's a little bit much, but we're going to talk about what I did pick up. I only bought stuff at 3 yard sales out of probably, oh my gosh, I probably stopped at like 11 or 12 yard sales. And there's supposed to be like 40 tomorrow. But you want to take that with a grain of salt because a lot of times people like, I don't feel like paying or setting up even though they paid $10 to set up for this weekend. But, I digress. So, stop number 1 and 2 was probably the best stops I've been to. And I got the most phenomenal items. You see it. That's a nice chest. I only paid $4 for it. It needs to be cleaned. Yes. But we have a nice chest that Alan takes in his car. Here I went on my own today for the first time. Did my bill paying and went yard sailing. It felt really good. My vision was really good. My eyes are kind of tired. I will let you know that they got a little tired. And I was so ready to come home by 10:30. I did stop and I picked myself up something for lunch and Alan something for lunch on my way home. And I bought my milk and stuff and put it in there because I wasn't about to go back to Walmart. It was really, really busy. So I was able to, buy my cold foods because I'm half an hour from a store. So I stopped at the little town store and paid a lot more for my milk and stuff, but that's okay. I got to put it in an ice chest and bring it home. Now what's inside the ice chest was stop number 2. Phenomenal. I could not believe what I got. Something I've been wanting, but it's way too expensive. But we'll get to that here in a minute. I'm going to pause you because I got a lot of stuff in here I want to show you. Okay. So I have it partially covered. I told you the first yard sale, I got the ice chest. I only paid $4 for it. Second yard sale, I got these 3. This is contact paper. And there's a lot left on it. There's this short roll of this. And then there's a longer roll. It's longer this way. And it's still got a lot on it. We use this in the, where the cooking area is to keep any of the splatters, and just makes it look nice because everything in Alan's house is dark, and this looks kind of, like quartz kind of countertop. Are you ready? I paid $3 for this. The lady said she used it for a month while she waited for the ice chest or the ice maker to be put in her freezer. Y'all know how much a countertop ice maker costs? I've been looking at one because I go through a lot of ice. Look, guys, look. I got me one. Let me open it. I honestly have never had one. I've wanted one so bad. It is very clean looking inside. She didn't know where the book was, but I will look online and I will get the information. But for $3, it was sitting out in the yard sale, so it's got dust from the trees and stuff. But I've got me a countertop ice maker, and it's not the kind that you have to hook a hose to it. You pour the water into this. So $3, guys, I'm excited. Yes. Okay. I don't know why I brought the towel out. I can just simply do this. Hold on. Let me get you all set back up. Because I got to move you guys here in a second. I'm going to slide him out of the way. I'm just going to do this. Put this here. Because I got some other stuff. Like I said, I only actually bought stuff at 3 yard sales, guys. 3 yard sales. Lowering you down. Took you for a ride. Sorry, I hope I didn't make y'all seasick. All right. At the third place I stopped was on my way out of town. Well, no, I stopped at every place, but third place I bought stuff was on my way out of town. I spent $12. It's the most I spent at any of them. It was like by donation, and they threw out a price if you didn't like it, and I was on a budget, okay? I had exactly $32 left at this point in my budget, and 20 of that was for gas, because gas here is $3.94. So I said, well, and I told him that, so I got 20 for gas, so that leaves me $12. Would you take $12 for what I got? And he said yes. All these movies are like new. Okay, I got Amityville Witches, which I have not seen, and Haunted Mansion. I love this movie, and mine got destroyed when my grandkids were down. I also got Fantastic Beasts the Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grimwald. I don't know what happened to my movie. It came up missing, but now I have another one. And this is another one that the grandkids destroyed. It is Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. If you guys have not watched it, you should. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got The Witches of East End. Everybody said it's a really good movie, so I got it. And then I got Nanny McPhee. I don't know whatever happened to my Nanny McPhee, but I love this movie. Now I have it again. I'll be watching movies tonight, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies. Most people want like $1 for a DVD, a used DVD. So, you know, and then I got jewelry. Okay, so a couple of these boxes are Avon. That one's not. And they're not the best. I did like him. He is really, really grungy and dirty. Needs some cleaning. He's got some wear. He's not the best, but he's kind of cute. You know, he needs to be cleaned. And I think that's all it was. Oh, nope. There we go. I was going to say, it seemed like there was some other little doodad. It's a Secret Pal. Okay, well, I dropped that foam piece, but that's okay. We'll put them back in there. That was what is in that Avon box. It's not even what's supposed to be in there, but, you know, that was that. This box has... These are not Avon. They were just put in this box. They're really old. They do have something written on the back. Yeah, they are Avon. I'm not sure what they say. But they are old. So, you know, I do have the section that I put out that are like, you know, jewelry from bygones that I put out, and they'll go in it, you know. So there's 2 more items. So that's 8. And then I got this pendant. I can't quite tell what that is, but it's not silver, guys. It's just a stamp of whoever this was from. It is pretty, and I will put it on a piece of chain, and someone will want it for like, it's something I can even put in one of my boxes of, you know, where people can buy a surprise mystery box. So that's 3. That makes a total of 9. And then I got this. It says Pacific Styles. I love the pendant. It's coming off from this cord. The cord, I'd opened it. The cord feels really gross. It's not been worn, but it just has a real icky feeling to it. And it feels like it's gonna like come apart, like it's been around a while. But it's a nice heavy pendant. I actually love this. It doesn't have any missing stones. So it needs to be taken off and given some new love. So I'm not going to put that back in because that's something I'm going to work on. So that gives me 10 items. And then let me see what else is down in here. I have, okay. I want to get this bag anchored because it's trying to flow away on me. Oh, I'm losing everything. Here's another pendant that was just laying loose. Take it out of that plastic. It says KG or KC on the back. It's really pretty. Again, it's a big pendant. Lots of crystals around it. I love it. Another big one that I can put, you know, in my mystery bags. And then I got, if I can get this open, I got some chain. It's going to need to be cleaned. Oh, for heaven's sake. I wanted to show you guys this chain. Come on, dude. Well, normally I can just pop these little bags open. This one is not wanting to come open, or my fingers aren't working. All right. Imagine this chain. It's a pretty chain. It's a long chain. Hoping. There we go. So we have two different styles. It looks like two different styles of chain. There is. Okay. So they were worn together is what they did. So I'm going to take them apart and use them separately. This is not making any sense whatsoever. There we go. So we have a really... No, that's not making sense. Because we have this here to here, and then this. Okay. Well, we have some chain, which I will definitely use. We have this that has some markings, guys. And the heart is definitely hollow. But it has those feels. Definitely has those feels. I think the heart is sterling silver. You see that right there? There's our 925, guys. It's actually marked on both tabs, 925. So we have a really nice 925 sterling silver chain. And, oh, my nose. I had a fly land. I mean, it freaked me out. This chain does not belong on this heart. I don't know if I can get it off. Let's see if we can, because I want to know if that heart is 925. Okay, so there's the chain. I'm not seeing a marking on the bale, but the bale usually doesn't always have a marking. But I'm pretty sure this heart is sterling silver. But anyways, guys, there's the heart. There, now it's focusing for you guys. And there is the chain. I'm going to pause you and I want to show you what I will do with that chain. Okay, Alan's neighbor just dropped off some car parts for him, tractor parts. Okay, so this is a piece that I got in, I don't know where. I found it in some of my stuff when I was cleaning out some boxes in the camper, little boxes of stuff. This is 925. I looked it up. It is actually Mexican. And there is one on it on eBay just about like this. It needs to be polished to make it look nice. This needs to be run through a silver polish cloth also, because I now have a sterling silver chain to go on my sterling silver cross. On eBay, they had the one that had the one just like this, had it listed for $37.50 plus shipping, and so now I can put this at my table. Sorry, I had it kind of kinked. I will put this cross at my table, and nobody knows what the stones are. I might go and have a jeweler look and see what the stones are, and I will put this complete sterling silver chain, and it looks nice on that chain. I like it on that chain. It looks really, really good. After I clean them both up, they'll look really nice together. I'm going to put this on because this is a higher value piece than this heart. Trust me. I'll put this on my table for $30. This way, if somebody wants to say, will you take 25? I'll say yes. So there. But I'm not finding any markings on him. Not even up here by the bale. So I do have a chain I'll put him on, because it didn't look right on that chain. So there's my so I spent $350, $750, $19.50 today at yard sales. But all in all, my best buy today, oops, I guess I need to move this, was the ice maker. What do you think? What was my best buy today? I already had the cross. I think my best buy was the ice maker. I've been looking at them. Countertop ice makers that you just pour water in and run like $90 up to like $100 and some. So I'm pleased. I can't wait. I want to clean it up. I know it has a cleaning mode. I want to look on YouTube and find out how to use it. I'm excited. I'm ready to roll. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I have to clean my ice chest too and get all this put away. I'll talk to all you guys down in the comments. Bye.